I've just took this car to the local park and did a test run, my first run, and it was a lot of fun. It actually handled very well, and it's quite fast with the motor and electronics that is currently in the car right now. The only thing probably would done different would be the shock, the weight. The it seems to, when it hit a big bump, it acted like as if it bottomed out, which is not the case in many times. But I think because of the shock, the oil is really thick, so it hasn't had time, or it hasn't absorbed like what it's supposed to be doing. It's probably just moving very slight, and then it bounces up just because the oil is really thick to really absorb the bump. As you can see right here, it's just moves, it releases very slowly. So 70 weight in the rear is probably not a good idea. The front is probably okay, it seems to be fine. So I probably have to change the weight down to perhaps 50 or 40 weight oil for the rear itself. Like I said, when you go over a bump, it does. This car actually flipped 2 or 3 times going over small bumps. Other than that, it jumped fairly well. It's the back end is obviously heavier than the front because the engine or the motor is in the back, and most of the electronics is towards the back of the vehicle. So it jumped pretty nicely with the nose up most of the time. Pretty stable up in the air. It landed pretty well, except the like I said, the shock itself doesn't seem to work as good as I was hoping. So like I said, change the weight of the oil. It's quite fast. It motor seems to be probably a 19 turn or lower. I'll have to look into that. Of course, it's the brush motor, as you can see. 2S LiPo 5000 milliamp, works really good. I had it not fully charged. I'd say possibly maybe 70% charge, and it ran for a good at least 10 minutes, and there's still plenty of power left, and then probably run a few more minutes. So the configuration I have right now, pretty happy overall. It's ran very smoothly. I thought the belt drive would be a little noisier. However, it did run fairly smooth with the belt. Yeah, it ran pretty good, pretty pleased with it. And anyhow, hope you enjoyed the run video. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.